Pure wins every day. Let's go, bros. Welcome to Conscious Gambling. You know the song. Pure wins every day. Everybody loves you. Winning in life, winning in life. Together, bros, we're winning. Ah, there you go, bros. So, we're rich. We're playing Divine Fortune. And we're back on. Should we do 2,000? We're gonna do maximum bet. We're gonna try maximum bet again. We'll get 8,000 rupees a day. Yesterday I think we made 10 grand. So maximum bet, and we're gonna go bam 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 spoon. Okay, let's try it. We'll do 1,000 rupees. Let's get it down to 29. 29. Like, we hit a big one. We've been winning a lot of rupees. We've been maintaining a good balance. We want to hit something now. Give me a horse. Wake up, horse. We've got 3 wilds. Okay, here we go. 270. We're winning some money back. We're on 29 rupees. We want to get on 28 rupees. We want to get on 28,000. We want to get on 32,000. We want to get it 5. We got 500 rupees. That's good. Come on. Oh, big. Okay, this is a fruity one. Waheguru. Let's go. Come on. More of your horsey friends. We need more of your horsey friends. You horsey son of a gun. Come on. Sorry, I take it back. You're Pegacorn. Peg. Oh my god, we're gonna win a lot of rupees, bros. This is happening right now. Here we go. Come on. Horsey friend. Pegacorn. There it is. Waheguru. We are on a roll, bro. Okay, here we go. Big one. Get your horse, Pegacorn. Let's go. Disco. Waheguru 5k. That's a lot of rupees, guys. We are on a roll. Here we go. We did it. We made a lot of rupees. Thank you very much. Stop. Thank you for the infinite abundance in my life. Waheguru. Thank you. We just made 5k. Now we take down the bet. Literally the strategy we did yesterday. That's a lot of rupees, guys. And we're doing 20 rupee bet. So that's nice. In 2 days, we've made 15,000 rupees. That's great. Thank you. Okay, we don't want to spank it up the wall. We want to cultivate this, and we'll do the same tomorrow. It's a gradual progression. We got a 2-week program for you. We're doing 10 principles to your sacred sexual awakening. There are no sexual references on this channel. We're just using the term sexual energy rather than prana or chi. Like Kung Fu Panda, they use the word chi. It's the same stuff. In Tantra, we say sexual energy. In Taoism and martial arts and Chinese philosophies, they say chi. In Tantra, they use the term Shiva Shakti. In Chinese philosophies, they use that little thing with the thing and the black and white, the yin and yang, masculine and feminine energies. Here we go. Waheguru. Here we go. Son of a gun. Okay, so we need to remind you of the 10 principles to your sacred sexual awakening. Here we go. My name is Shaft Udin, and my mission is to find world peace through intimacy. And I have developed the 10 principles of sacred sexual awakening. For the 10 principles to your sacred sexual awakening.
Yeah, what is it, bro? I invite you to repeat the I am statement.
I'll do it. You're my
after me
guru. You're my
and
guru, bro.
listen to
I'm
the
listening.
words.
I'm listening.
Number 1. I love myself.
I love myself.
Let go of society's conditioning.
I let it go.
Embody the God, Goddess you were born to be. Find inner peace every day and know that you are enough. Number 2. I love my body.
I love my body.
Learn to worship this alive
It's an alive temple, bros.
Love your body every day and unlock its infinite potential. All of the answers lie within.
It's true, it's true.
Number 3. I love my life.
I love my life.
Follow your passion and feel alive every day. Find your purpose and start being in service to our planet with your unique gifts.
That's what we talked about yesterday.
Number 4.
Today.
I am love.
I am love. It's true.
Share love freely. The more you love yourself, the more love you can give others.
Yes, I believe.
Cure addiction
With human connection. So wise,
Heal
bro.
loneliness by finding the one.
Who's the one?
Yourself.
Exactly, bros.
Number 5. I live in harmony.
I live
I live
in harmony.
Find world peace through intimacy. No more blaming and shaming between men and women, but transparent communication, authenticity, shared vulnerability, and co-creation. Number 6. I trust and surrender. I trust and surrender. Listen to your body. Let it be your compass.
I will.
Connect with the head, heart, sex, and spirit when making a decision for a full yes to life.
Yes!
Number 7.
Yes!
I practice presence.
I practice presence.
Presence. Stop living in the past, depression, and worrying about the future, anxiety, by being fully present in this moment. Number 8. I believe in myself.
I believe in
in
myself.
myself. Whatever you believe in comes true.
It's true.
Start believing in yourself and create your own reality. Be inspired by others and create your own badass belief system. Number 9. I am abundance.
I am
abundance. Nature is abundant, and we are nature. Instead of chasing the feeling of not having enough, become that feeling of being enough. Share your gifts and help others, but make sure you help yourself first.
Yes.
And finally, number 10. I thrive in my environment.
I thrive in my environment.
Learn to thrive rather than survive in a community that loves and supports you and is aligned to your beliefs. There is an old unicorn proverb which says, fabulousness attracts fabulousness. Fabulousness. Welcome to your sacred sexual awakening.
Waheguru, 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 waheguru.
Hello.
Oh,
Guess where I am?
oh God.
I'm not in Samarkand. I am not in the tantric hotspots of Kopanyang and Arambol.
It's me.
I'm not in.
Okay, yeah. That's I'm intrigued by you, bro. I'm intrigued by your other YouTube channels. So if you're watching, please do follow this channel. Let's build this conscious gambling community together. I'm here to help you to reach enlightenment. I'm here to entertain you and create transformational experiences through this little box whilst gambling consciously. Please gamble responsibly. So I am love. We're gonna dissect, unpack, get the scallops out, get the biceps out. We're gonna go inside each of this beautiful, powerful mantra, sutra, surah, whatever you want to call it. These words have been highly crafted so we can put a spell on us in the most beautiful way. Okay, so share love freely. The more you love yourself, the more love you can give others. Cure addiction with human connection. Heal loneliness by finding the one yourself. There's a lot to unpack there, but we're gonna go somewhere. We're gonna go somewhere. Wahe guru, wahe guru, wahe, 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 wahe guru, wahe guru, wahe, 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 wahe guru, wahe guru, wahe, 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 wahe guru, wahe guru, wahe, wahe. I'm just singing. I'm just enjoying my own voice. Okay, so here we go. Look at what I made. So this is a reincarnation of the Fabulous of Unicorns belief. If you saw this on Monday, you know what I'm talking about. We're not gonna go through it because just look. This is a webisode, podcast style about belief and the 10 principles. This is a 2-week program, okay, bros? You're getting £10,000 of knowledge for free, so you want to fucking watch this, guys. So number 3, if you love everyone, there'll be more love in the world. Have many lovers and love all of them. Make out and make love with a pure heart and make everyone feel fabulous and sexy. This is key to hashtag spread the sparkle. So we have the 5 pillars of transparent love. Let's see if we're still winning. We're still winning. 33,000 rupees. Thank you very much. So the 5 pillars. Now I could do this here. We just want 4K. We're doing great, guys. We're doing great. So the 5 pillars of transparent love are: number 1, trust. So this is a methodology and a system that I created from 10 years of being polyamorous. The highest spiritual practice there is, growth through relationships. So number 1 is trust. Number 2 is truth. Number 3 is transparency. And number 4 is communication. And 5 is respect, which is basically boundaries. We use this simple model for one or many sparkly lovers. And here's an interesting video by Teal Swan to help you understand transparent love. I wonder if that's still working. Eve Online, okay. Yes. Polyamory, Teal Swan, yes, it works. Okay, and then I did Vimeo. On Vimeo? Shaf on videos not rated. Log in to watch. What is this? Log into Lavina on love. Three's not a crowd. So it's all about threesomes. Is that right? It is. It's all about threesomes. Yeah. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So yeah, I'm on the BBC. There it is. There it is. Levine on love, Three's not a crowd. Alice Levine looks at the growing trend of polyamory, having multiple romantic partners at once. So that's I'm an expert in that field. That's funny, isn't it? That's funny, isn't it? I love that. So yeah, I'm doing great, bros. Also, frank discussion with our founding fathers of the Unicorn Collective. Oh, how to make love with everyone. This is something that I did. 8,000 followers, 8,000 views. That's great. An interview with Ask Man. Okay, let's see what this guy said. I'm gonna read it because fuck it, we got loads of time. We've got loads of time, guys. I'm going to read you the article. Remember, unicorns, there are many ways to love. It's finding what works for you. We're not asking you to be polyamorous or monogamous. We're asking you to be authentic and free. Now, that's a nice way to live your life. So I'm going to read you this article. And the article is, well, here you go. I'm going to show you it. Monogamy versus polyamory, a case study. Are open relationships the future? A polyamorous and a monogamous hash it out. So that's, I'm going to read you it. So you don't have to. Because I haven't read this stuff in fucking ages. I don't even know when this was made. But it would have been many, like 5-6 years ago. Most of us believe in... this is fun. I'm going to enjoy this. Most of us believe... let's see where... Okay, there I am. Most of us believe that relationships feature two people. How can you physically spoon more than one person at a time? It's actually easy. You have like a human centipede style spooning. No sexual references. But relationships ain't what they used to be, and that was actually going back to what it used to be, ironically, because we're not meant to be monogamous, just so you know. I mean, to be honest, if all the Hindu gods were polyamorous, there'd be less drama. Just saying. Controversial. All of the problems would have been solved if they were all poly. Just saying. Okay, so now there are alternatives to finding your one and only, like finding your one of many. Shaft, 36, from London, became polyamorous after a trip to Burning Man Festival in 2010. He quit his job in advertising and now describes his job as practicing sacred sexual awakener. Yeah, that's me. Christian, 35, is a radiographer and has always been monogamous. He lives in London with his fiancée and they are due to get married next year. We sat down with them and discussed the difference between their relationships. What was your upbringing like? So me, I'm a son of an immigrant. It was a strict, devout Muslim household. My parents had an arranged marriage. I was a tearaway, always getting into trouble with the police, hanging out with the kids on the estates. I stopped being a tearaway when I started taking drugs, smoking weed, doing art, listening to Oasis. I stopped hanging out with my mates who ended up in prison, so in a way, drugs saved my life. Please don't do drugs, don't get addicted to anything. Please gamble responsibly. This is an article I wrote in 2016, but it's also my life. I was stuck in my dad... Don't do drugs! I was stuck in my dad's restaurant from the age of 13 to 19. It was a classic Bangladeshi household. This is a fascinating story. The only escape was education, so get yourself educated. Forget about the drug reference. Get yourself educated, like Envy Creation, one of us devotees. I got into one of the top universities for graphic design. I didn't do too much work. I lived a very hedonistic life. I traveled the world. I also got the best grade as well. And then was looking for a place to settle down. I was jobless, homeless and suicidal because I was about to marry my fiance, but I asked my friend to look after her whilst I went away and he ended up looking after her with his dick. I was traumatized by that. That was my being done with marriage for a bit. I tried the whole arranged marriage thing, it's true, but my mum couldn't find anyone that could fit my criteria. I got kidney damage because I was a raging alcoholic and a drug addict. Living a hedonistic lifestyle in London. I stopped drinking for a year, so I had enough money to save up to buy a flat down in Sydenham. I ended up buying a flat on my own in 2006. That's kind of a big deal for a poor person, just so you know. I lived a normal life for a while, then I went to Burning Man in 2010. and it changed my life. After that, I realized there was a different world out there. Instead of a place of consuming and scarcity, there was a place of co-creation and abundance. So I came back and got rid of all my possessions, started squatting. Fuck, I forgot about that period of my life. It was an insight into seeing a world where there isn't scarcity in relationships or money. And the way you love isn't frowned upon. You're not slut shamed by having too much sex. Oh, that's so nice. It's encouraged to have this much love in your life and spread the love to everyone. This is really lovely. In 2011, I became a unicorn. One of the 10 principles of unicornia is if you love everyone, there'll be more love in the world. Have many lovers and make love with everyone with a pure heart. Make everyone feel fabulous and sexy, because this is the key to spreading the sparkle. It became one of the principles I live by. Fuck, that was my core belief system, and that's why I was so famous for polyamory. That's so interesting, because I believed in it so much. I need to believe in myself more. Now I send any lovers of mine to the 10 principles of unicornia, which teaches the 5 pillars of transparent love, which are trust, honesty, communication, respect, and transparency, along with a teal swan video. They tagged it in it. This is brilliant. So they can understand me. Then I can have a relationship with them. That's so clever. Christian says, Shaf's upbringing is very different to mine. Mine's slightly unconventional in the way that I was... where there were 2 mother figures, my mum and my nan, and 1 father figure. There were 4 brothers and 1 sister. There were 4 brothers and 1 sisters. My younger brother and I were at the same school, sent to my parents, but a usual kind of upbringing, usual school, went to college, went to university. My parents have been together for 35 years. I'm in a stable, loving family. No divorces or weird arguments. There's a stepbrother and a half-sister thrown into the mix, but my life is relatively unchallenged. Ask Men. Shaft, I watched the Teal Swan video. It says polyamory isn't just about sex, which I think a lot of people think it is. But she also said monogamy is a social structure that is not natural. Do you think that? This is interesting. I have no idea where this is going, just so you know. I've not read this since 2016. Me. Everyone thinks, well, he's polyamorous, he just wants to fuck me and everyone else. But that's not what I do. People go, oh my god, he's poly. I'm all about duality. I want to go deeper in my tantric practices with just one person. But I'm about oneness, being able to go super deep with every person I meet. The key thing to having many lovers is to be present with that one person, and that at that one time, and give them everything you have. Our natural state is to be bisexual and polyamorous. I totally agree with that. If you look back in our history, none of our ancestors were monogamous at all. It's true. Even my granddad was a fucking poly. Okay, this is fascinating, guys. This is fascinating. Okay, here we go. Back to the game. We're coming back to that later. Let's line, million. 2 milli. Let's get the 2 milli. Line. Do it, maro, better, maro. Line. Hit it. Let's go. Disco. 2. Disco. 2 milli. 2 milli, hey, let's go. Let's get a 2 milli. 2 milli, you son of a gun. 3 more spins. We did it. We won the jackpot again. Jackpot. The 40 is opening. Come on. 2 milli. Mega jackpot. 3 more spins. Come on. 3 more spins, bro. 3 more spins. There. Let's go now. Oi. We're winning the jackpot every day, bros. It's fantastic. Thank you for all the beautiful abundance in my life. We won 1,000 rupees. That's pretty good. We're back to 34k. Winning in life. Let's crack on. Here we go. Related, Christian says, I would completely argue against the point that polyamory isn't about sex. Oh, here we go. If polyamory wasn't all about sex, you tend to find polyamorous people wouldn't be driven by sex or physical contact. What you have there, from my perspective, is a girl or a guy who has friends of the opposite sex who is fooling around with them. I don't know where the boundaries stand when you're polyamorous. Guys, we have more boundaries than your fucking monogamous relationship. If every person is a potential mate, I don't know how you differentiate between who are your friends. Everyone's my lover, so it's fine. And who are your polyamorous lovers? It's called boundaries. You have a communicational tool set. You set boundaries. How does the person who's male and polyamorous have female friends? Oh, now I reply. Male friends and female friends are friends. That's it. We do friend things, hang out. My lingam isn't going in anyone. Lovers are deeper than that, like having a girlfriend, but instead of going steady with one, you're going steady with many. It's pretty simple, really. You only fall in love with the ones your heart tells you to. It's all about heart connections, baby. This is so nice, what I said. Christian says, the way we evolved from living in cave times is that the first societies formed when couples came to a precedence as a family unit. That's when everything happened. In my view, monogamy is the underpinning of society. That's exactly true. If you look at laws and our customs and religions, all of those things go to underpin the role of social unit being structured as a family, being a structured monogamous group, purely because they function well. A fewer percentage of people cheat than they do in relationships, so I don't really see a basis and case for polyamory being a model that we should use moving forward. That's a very interesting case. I like that. If that model were to exist, where we move away from monogamy and we go for polyamory, I'm not sure if every single person is wired. No, we're all actually wired that way, not to feel the hurt and pain of having to be shared with somebody else. I think everyone has a freedom of choice, and if it were me, I could certainly understand where the desire to not be tied down to one thing comes from, because if you don't devote everything to one person, it means you don't have to be hurt by them. Oh, that's nice. It's true. What were your relationships like growing up? Christian says, I had a girlfriend when I was 15, a year and a half. You learn a lot when you're in a relationship. When your relationship ends about yourself and the relationships in general. I've had short, intense relationships that ended badly. Relationships at university with people that are now friends of mine. Casual encounters, but I think that's kind of normal these days. You're able to have lots of encounters and partners. I've been with my fiance for 11 years. Oh, well done, Christian. We got engaged last year. It's a normal relationship. There's ups and downs. It can be difficult. And the thing about monogamy is you're vulnerable all the time. You give yourself to that person. It's deeper level than you can get from just conventional sex, convention or sex. Me, I lost my virginity to my first girlfriend when I was 19. I made sure I was in love, but she had a foursome without me. Then I met my fiance and she shagged my best friend. Then I fell in love with my female best friend from university. Am I winning a lot of rupees? This is great. This is really great. Really loving reading old Shaft. My last monogamous relationship. Oh, yeah. What is it? Then I fell in love with my female best friend from university. We'd known each other for 10 years. When we were going through the on and off stage, my best friend had sex with her. My last monogamous relationship was with a lesbian. I attract a lot of lesbians. The day she had sex with me, she had sex with one of my best friends in my room on my birthday, so it really hurt. To Christian, what do you fear the most about your relationship? Ooh, I fear that we're two people growing emotionally as adults at the same time. You can just grow apart, so you become like friends. It's hard to keep the excitement all the time. The kind of romantic energy can fade. It's true. Am I winning lots of money? Ooh, I am. Jackpot bonus. Jackpot bonus. Oh, I gotta be present for this one. Come on, line model, line, do that inter, line model, line, 200, do it, come on, line, do it model, tinta model, site model, come on, line, full line, come on, line model, line model. We got one line. We won a jackpot again. Line. We're very close to 2 milli. We won 400. We won a lot of rupees. Let's keep on moving forwards, bros. Let's keep on moving forwards. We did it. We're doing it. We're winning in life. Okay, so Kristen, what are you saying to keep the romantic energy alive so it becomes your priority? You see couples in restaurants who literally have nothing to say to each other, and it's so easy to neglect those things. Relationships are hard, and sometimes you're going to get screwed over, but you do come out the other end and learn from it. So the question, guys, this is long. Luckily we've got half an hour left, so it's all right. What do you like and dislike about polyamory? What would I like in polyamory? The freedom of choice. You probably feel a sense of freedom and you don't feel vulnerable at any stage because you can pick and choose. That's a lie. You can also get out whenever you want. It probably feels liberating to have a control over your life. It is actually, yeah. What do I like about it? I like that people can find their niches and it makes them happy. They're not hurting anyone. I just don't think polyamory as a concept really works as a rival for monogamy. I can see the freedom in it, but it just seems like a bit too convenient for me. The first rebuttal I always hear from polyamorous or polygamists is that it's not about sex, but sometimes I think one doth protest too much. And I reply, being cheated on was a constant pattern that I was having until I became polyamorous and started opening up my heart to anyone. Now I don't have those kind of issues. Why put my hand in the fire all the time, realizing I'm getting burnt when I could just not put my hand in the fire? That's why polyamory for me only has its benefits. The only negative thing is people's judgments and having to explain it to people who don't get it, because that's the mass majority of people I come across. Everyone's polyamorous now. It's like pretty cool. And Tantra's really cool. This is just fascinating read. So, as a polyamorous person, you don't feel jealous? There's a thing called, and I reply, there's a thing called compersion, which is the opposite of jealousy, where you feel love and happiness that they are going off and having amazing sex with someone. I just got back from Burning Man, where I was with my mermaid lover for 2 days. It was beautiful, and I really wanted to see her on Friday night. But she said she was going to see our mutual friend because he's leaving the country to have, so they might have sex. And I thought, oh good, because she's amazing in bed, he's going to have a great time. I totally wanted to have sex. I love hearing sex stories from my lovers. Oh, that's me, by the way. Is compersion something you had to teach yourself? You have to teach and I reply, you have to teach yourself. You have to have your shit sorted. The only way to be polyamorous is to be self-sufficient in yourself, so full of love for yourself that you know your lovers will come back to you. This is such nice wisdom from me to me reading this. What do you dislike about monogamy? And I reply, I'm strict about polyamorous. This was 6. I'm not strict about this stuff anymore. I'm like fully flexible. I could be monogamous or poly. That's the gift I gave myself. Flexibility. I'm strict about polyamory. It works for some people, it doesn't work for others. For me, I'm a unicorn, and so I'm a symbol of freedom and love. Having a 9-to-5 job where you only have 29 days off a year doesn't make sense to me. It's true. This also resonates to normal structures in society about marriage and monogamy. You are in love with one person for the rest of your life, and you cannot at all touch or fall in love with anyone else until the other person dies. That's fucking weird. That's funny. That's funny. That's great. Everything that has happened to me in my past includes my horrific relationships had led me to becoming polyamorous. That was my foundation for opening up my heart to what I actually do for a living, which is sacred sexual awakening. As well as my one-to-one sessions, I facilitate workshops around the world. My workshops are about conscious relationships between humans, about sharing your vulnerability with someone through human interaction exercises, which opens up your heart. This is what I'm doing. Everyone leaves feeling completely high. Christian, what I dislike about monogamous relationships is it's not going to end in a fairy tale. This is great. And I don't know whether mine will, because you can never predict it. It's that sense of vulnerability. You're giving yourself to that person. The fragility you feel empowers you, but at the same time, you're giving your power away to someone else. There's been nights out with the boys where we've sat in group, and between us there's 30 plus years with our girlfriends and wives, and we're like, I really wish I was single tonight, but at the same time, for all those things that seems appealing, winning in life, let's get I actually want to finish off this paragraph, but at the same time, hold on, when you're down or having problems, you need support. It's unconditional. That's nice. If they're for every single day, it's there for you every single day. It's not easy, it takes work, but it's powerful. Next question, we'll come to that in a minute. We're halfway through this article. I'm really enjoying this. It's a good reminder of who I used to be. Okay. Line Maro, line, Twitter, Tinta, come on, line, 2 million, mega, 2 million, mega, 2 million, come on, let's hit something, line Maro, line, come on, line Maro, Twitter, Tinta, let's go, top line, free line, very good, line, let's go, free, another spin, we got another free spin, let's go, spin Maro, spin, line Maro, line, come on, yes, free more spin, line, we wanna win that minor, we wanna win that line, let's go, line, Maro, do it at Tinder, let's go, let's get the whole thing, line, Maro. Anyway, we'll crack on another 1,000 spins. Okay, why do you think monogamy is seen as a staple relationship style? Good question. Because it's social necessity, says Christian. You can't have a large community of people that are poly. It doesn't work. Yeah, you can. I live in those communities. Maybe poly is the next stage of evolution, but we have free love in the 60s and it lasted a decade. And then we had one of the most doer decades. The 70s was amazing, no? If they were really onto something, the age of free love and innocence and spirituality probably would have survived a bit more today, and it hasn't. No, it has. That's why it's coming back, bro. And I reply, my friends call polyamory post-monogamy. And I agree with that. There's a huge conscious shift happening in the world. I know this because I've quit my job in advertising to become a sacred sexual awakener. There's a sexual path that I know the whole planet will go down. The spiritual path is all about non-attachment and loving unconditionally. The more work you do on yourself, the more love you have for others. The more you exude it, the more people get attracted to it. The only reason we're monogamous is because of scarcity. Oh my god, this is genius! Once you've had your awakening, you move into a love-based existence, which is all about co-creation and abundance. That's when you start loving everyone and start living as your true self. Conformity, your 9 to 5, monogamy, university, all that shit all gets wiped clean due to the work you've done. Then you start living a life. Waheguru, waheguru, waheguru. That happened to me August 30th, 2014. I'm 7 years old. That's when I started living my real life. What do you think dating apps like Tinder do for polyamory and monogamy? Christian answers, Tinder is useful for people who are free and single. If there's people looking for short-term hookups, then it serves that purpose. Infidelity figures have probably increased since those apps because it's so easy to have modern day affairs. No. I don't think it helped monogamy at all with regards to the amount of infidelity, but it does enable people who might never have met to get together. I think the amount of people who go on there looking for someone to be with will outnumber the people looking for casual sex. To be with someone will out. Okay. And I reply, I only used Tinder because I was bored. So I replied this. This is great. I only used Tinder because I was bored. I never ever went on any dates. Every single date I went to on the every single date I went on for 2 solid years, I got stood up. Yeah, that was really sad. But since I've had my awakening, I live by one mantra, which is you'll find the ones you love doing the things you love doing. I haven't been on a date in 2 years, and I've been more in love than I can ever dream. Yeah, it's amazing. The reality of it is I need to be having more love-based sex with my actual lovers. So I actually have more sex than I could ever imagine completely sober off Tinder. Well done, younger version of me. What are your feelings on marriage? This is the end of the article. My voice is leaving me. Let's get some water in there. It's pretty ooey. So Christian says, marriage is not something I have ever held in high regard. I was never going to get married because I felt there was someone I was with for 20 years. Marriage wouldn't necessarily change the end result of that. I think for some people it probably is necessary. It makes people feel comfortable and safe. It's actually more difficult to untangle your life if you get a house together than if you get divorced. So for me, commitment is signing up yourself for 30-year mortgage payments with someone. That's interesting. The only reason I'm keen to marry my fiancée is because that I know it means a lot to her. The whole point of the relationship, if it means something to her, then that's what I want to do. People pleasing Christian? I reply, anything can change. Change is one thing we could guarantee. For me, my future is very well planned out. My dream is to have a polyfidelity relationship. It's another branch of polyamory. There's hundreds of different types. So that means me having 2 warrior women lovers and we have enlightened children together. Fuck, nothing's changed. Wow, this is so fascinating. This was written in 2016 and I just spent 2 years in Sweden trying to get this dream. They love each other and they love me, especially in the conservative society that we live in. If you have 3 people, you'll have 3 incomes, and 3 income means you get a huge mortgage. The key thing is childcare. Just think about it. How difficult is it for a woman to look after children whilst a man goes to work? There's going to be a huge unit of us. How much better is it for the kid? These are key points that no one will think about. They see a guy who just wants to fuck 2 girls and be a king. They don't see the other side of that, which is that this will be a love unit of people who will grow old together, raise loads of kids, and change the perception of planet on the earth. That was a fun article. So I think I explained a lot there, to be honest, with I Am Love. So I think there's a lot of talking going on. I'm really enjoying this, you know. I'm having a great time. Share love freely. The more you love yourself, the more you could give to others. So we talk about self-love. You need to have a lot of self-love, so you could just overflow with love. It's a simple thing. This principle isn't really fully about polyamory, but you'll eventually become polyamorous. Like, it just happens. Because the default setting when you are in a conventional society is scarcity, and you're only told about monogamy. When you open up the small pinhole perception of reality, you get to see other ways where you could consciously create your relationships. And through that, you can start designing what you want. For example, I have a lover in Sweden. We were in a monogamous relationship for 2 months. Living together, working together, and just spending all our time together. I loved it. Brexit happened. I'm here in this country in London, and I went to Estonia Tantra Festival, and I had to open up our relationship because you can't really be in a long distance relationship because it's shit. It destroys you. It's the worst computer game ever. I love you. I'll see you one day. 2 years later, one day, it's not worth it. I'm fucking old. I don't want to do that ever again. So, luckily, the construct is we're together when we're together, and I would love to see her again. So we consciously designed our relationship. Also, she's a lesbian. I'm a lesbian. So together we could have someone that we like and be together with her. They're also known as a unicorn in the polyamorous way of living. Cure addiction with human connection. So basically, Johan Hari, who does a great talk about addiction, tells us why we are addicted. It's because we need to connect to something. I would, hands up, I'm addiction free, but when I'm lonely, I will scroll. When I'm bored, I'm scrolling right now, seeing if there's any form of connection, any form of external validation. That was a shit bonus round. So yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I'm literally just. I'm falling down the rabbit hole. I need to stop. I need to stop. Okay, I'm losing followers on Instagram as well. This is terrible. Okay. I've lost so many followers. I need to get more followers on Instagram. Please find me on Instagram. Sure. So Johan Hari talks about addiction and why we're addicted. It's because we want to connect to something. If you don't connect to something, you connect to gambling or drugs or alcohol or porn or something. You need to connect to something. If you have human connection, you don't get addicted to many things. So if I'm living in a tribe, I'm not addicted to anything. Heal loneliness by finding the one. In major cities, we are spending more time alone than ever before. Corona hasn't helped. By loving yourself fully and loving yourself like, God, I love you. It's so nice. I could just do it automatically now. You just feel better about yourself. The foundation is to be able to love yourself. Know that you are enough. Know that anybody you attract, they are attracted to you because you're a high-level human being. You have something to give to the world. When you have abs and great hair like me, it's a little bit easier, but I worked really fucking hard on that. So work hard on yourself, love yourself, massage yourself, make love to yourself, go to the gym, do exercise, eat well. Just make sure you're a high-level human being. and a man, woman of value, so you can actually serve humanity from a place of abundance, and that's why it works. So that was a beautiful little summary of I am love. You have to become the lover that you want in your life. You have to be coming from a place of abundance. So your heart is firing off on all cylinders. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's how I find love. Krishna is the heart opener. He is the one that you want to devote your life to. Love, 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 love. He's the original playboy. He was, he technically wasn't polyamorous, but he was fully polyamorous because he would get all the gopis, all the women would leave their husbands and leave the village. He would play the flute, and in the moonlight, he would make love and dance with all of them. He would multiply himself and make love and dance with all of them. True religious story. This is why I love Krishna. So, this is what he did. And this is a Lord Krishna, God Krishna that we all love. And he opens up our hearts. And that's what we want to do. I am love. I want to exude so much love. By saying the words I love you to someone means that you're able to feel that for yourself. I love you. And all of my fans, all of my beautiful conscious gambling community, I love you. I love you. I really do. I love you. And by saying that, you can feel a physical sensation in your heart. That's a good feeling. That's the feel-good chemicals that is going through your body. You need to say I love you more and more every day. And this is how to become love. Find the small things. Don't just wait for a relationship. They may never come. So learn to fall in love every day. Learn to fall in love with a sunset. Learn to fall in love with the fact that your floor's fucking been done and the builders are slowly making progress. To be grateful. To feel gratitude in your heart that you're fucking alive. You have a body that works. Love every day by giving blessings to people, by saying hello to the person that serves you coffee and ask them how their day's going. Like, love every day by being loved, by being the person that you want to be, by being the person that you want to be surrounded by entertaining and laughing and making love and singing ecstatically. Krishna once said, to reach full enlightenment, you only need to do 3 sadhanas. Those 3 sadhanas are: you could do 1,000,000, but you only need 3. To dance, to sing devotionally, to dance ecstatically, and to make love tantric. That is it. Okay, I will see you tomorrow for number 5, which is I live in harmony. So go love yourself. This has been a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We won loads of money as well. Divine Fortune, we're going to play this every day. This is podcast web episode style that we are on day 4 and number 4. I am love. Share love freely. The more you love yourself, the more love you can give others. Cure addiction with human connection. Heal loneliness by finding the one. Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru. I will see you tomorrow.